Hi, I'm Jillian and I'm going to be presenting on food insecurity for the Current Issues in Sustainability course at the University of Pittsburgh. Starting with the definition, food insecurity is a household-level economic and social condition of limited or uncertain access to adequate food. There are two levels under the umbrella of food insecurity, low and very low. Low food security means that the household is able to obtain enough food to avoid substantially disrupting their eating patterns. Very low food security means that a household's normal eating patterns are disrupted and their food intake was significantly reduced. This issue has a lot of factors at the root of its cause. First, there's a direct correlation between food insecurity and poverty. Those who are unemployed and have a low means of income are more likely to be food insecure. Lack of access to healthcare and having certain health conditions is also another contributing factor. Then there is location. People located in rural areas and food deserts unfortunately do not have easy ways of attaining healthy and nutritious food. Last, due to systemic racism and racial discrimination, people of color can be faced with unequal access to resources, resulting in limited means of affordable and healthy food. Food insecurity has major impacts on health, childhood development, and managing expenses. People who are malnourished due to food insecurity or who can only access cheap and unhealthy food options are at risk to diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and mental health disorders. Similarly, children who face food insecurity are susceptible to cognitive and physical delays in development, especially during periods of significant childhood growth. Hunger and malnutrition also cause children to struggle with focus and participation in school. Last, food insecurity forces families into an impossible balancing act, where they have to choose whether to allocate more money towards food, rent, healthcare, or other expenses. Moving into some statistics from 2022, we can see that 87.2% of households were food secure. However, this is a statistically significant decrease compared to 89.8% in 2021. Looking at the food insecure, there was an overall 12.8% of households who faced food insecurity at some point in 2022. This corresponds to 17 million households. Looking at households with children, 17.3% households with children were food insecure at some time during 2022. This corresponds to 6.4 million households. So this is the big picture. In 2022, 44.2 million people lived in food insecure households, with 7.3 million of them being children, and 11.7 million adults lived in households with very low food security. So how can we take action? First, the expansion of government assistance such as SNAP, which is a Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, school meal programs, and food banks are a great place to start. Another consideration is to reduce food waste. Rather than food going uneaten, intervention methods could be implemented to redirect healthy and perfectly usable food to food banks and shelters. Last, education and awareness is crucial. Educating children at school and educating the community can bring awareness to food insecurity in general and increase knowledge about healthy eating habits. Overall, there is truly so much that can be done to combat this problem. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thanks for watching.